everybody! Today I have my daughter here and we're going to use some basic household ingredients like shaving cream to marbleize some paper. So everything we show you in this should be things that you hopefully have at home, and we hope that you can try this along with us. So we have a baking sheet here, like a cake pan, and we're gonna start by just putting some regular shaving cream inside of the pan, and then we're going to try dropping different things onto it to add the color. We're gonna start with food coloring. We're hopeful that this is gonna work really well. Food coloring is probably something you have at home. We're also going to try this using some acrylic paint. So this might be something that you have at home. There are all different brands of acrylic paint that you could use for this, and they all should work just fine. So let's get started. Oh, also some other things you might want to have handy. You're definitely going to want to have some paper towels handy. If you can find some in the grocery stores right now. I know they're all getting sold out, but you will want some paper towels. You will want either some cardboard to scrape the shaving cream off with. So this was cardboard strips that we actually cut from a popsicle box. But you could use a cereal box, or maybe you've got some boxes from Amazon that you could cut up. If you don't have any cardboard, you could even use a spatula, and we'll show you what this is going to be for later. You're going to need some paper. We've got some different kinds of paper we're going to try this on. We have cut this down so that it's small enough that it can go right onto the shaving cream in our cake pan. And we're trying this using some computer paper, and we're going to try it using some watercolor paper and drawing paper too. We'll see what works best. Hopefully they'll all work though. And to do the marbleizing, to actually like swirl, that's a better word, swirl up the color, we're just going to use a sharpened pencil, but you could use a toothpick or a wooden skewer or anything pointy, right? Yeah, cool. Okay, let's get started with the fun part, the shaving cream. I don't know if we have to shake this, just in case. Let's give it a shake. Okay, now, you don't need to put this everywhere. What I think would be best, I'm just gonna start this, okay, sweetheart? What I think would be best is just to do like a squared off area. You don't wanna waste your shaving cream, so you don't need to go all the way around the pan. Instead, you're just gonna do some layers inside of that square shape. Okay, brilliant. So let me just add a little bit more here. Now, you will be able to, yeah, ooh, look at that. That looks good. You will be able to use the shaving cream more than once, so don't worry. Now, since this is looking a little bit lumpy and bumpy right now, let's just kind of like flatten it out slightly. And we do have some paper towels here, so we can set our spatula down there. And I'd recommend, putting out some newspaper or even magazines or something so that you can, have something to set your dirty things on. Now, food coloring and acrylic paint can stain, so you want to make sure you roll your sleeves up or are wearing something you don't care about. I know my daughter does care about this shirt, so good girl. Okay, when you're putting your colors on to marbleize, you want to think about how colors mix. So we're not going to want to use every color that we have here, because we know that the three primary colors, if you mix them all together, you're going to get what color? Brown. Good job. You're going to get brown. So let's just pick about two primary colors. Okay, red and blue. So take off the lid. Let's set it down. All right. How about I do blue, you do red? Okay, I'll just write just a couple dots first. Okay, so she's got her drops on. I'm gonna put some drops in between. So we're just doing, what's that, like 5 drops? Here, one more right there.
I did 4.
Okay. Then
Use a pencil.
me show you first. So there's different patterns you could do. So I'm gonna try one first. I'm gonna do it this way first, so up and down.
It looks like hearts.
It does kind of look like hearts. Okay, now let's go this direction now. So up and down in lines. Good. Yeah, you can try different patterns. You kind of don't want to over swirl though, because then when you over swirl it, it can just kind of look like a big mess. Okay, when you like what it looks like, you just set that down. Then you can print from it. So I'm gonna do the first one, okay? And then you can do the second one. That way you can see how it goes. All right, I'm gonna try this first using, this looks like watercolor paper. I feel like we should try using something more basic first. I think this is our computer paper. It feels like it. Is it? Maybe it's drawing paper. Okay, so we're gonna set it down right onto it. We're just gonna kind of press. Okay, and now do you wanna lift it up this way? Oh wow, this looks cool. Okay, so I think this worked really well. All right, now we're going to kind of squeegee off all of the stuff, all the shaving cream and the dye. Okay, so here, let's set this. Let me just move this for a minute. How about that? Here, let's set it here. And then we're gonna take one of these pieces of cardboard. Wow. That is so cool. And then all of the extra shaving cream is just like right there, right? That little bit's okay. Okay, so that's really cool. This could be a great background for something. We'll show you all different things you could put on it. Let's not touch it, let it dry though. So let's just set this aside. That was a really good one. Now, yeah, set that aside too. Something really cool is we can do more of these, but before we print again, can I try something? So I'm gonna do circles. Okay, so now we have the circles on top of that other pattern we had before. I'm just gonna go crazy now. Yeah. We can see some purple mixing now.
Purple, because blue and red make purple.
Do you hear that, guys? Blue and red make purple. What grade are you in, Savannah?
Kindergarten.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's try another kind of paper. This looks like watercolor paper.
It might.
But you know what? I think we learned something. You don't need any fancy paper to get a good print.
You don't need computer paper like watercolor paper. It can be any type of
Whoa,
paper.
that really stuck. I don't know what. Holy moly. All right, here, let's
try this one. Wait, let's. I want to see it.
Yes, swipe it that way. Oh, this is cool though. Okay, let me get the spatula too. This might help. Here. Wow. Oh, wow.
Wait.
That is awesome.
It
Holy
wasn't
moly.
a fail.
No, this
was the best one.
This was the best one so far. Okay, now don't over swipe because you can see it starts to smear a little bit. We want to let this dry. Wow. Wow.
Very beautiful.
That one's awesome. Okay.
I can see pink.
Let's let that dry. Okay.
This one only had a little bit on it.
Should we even try the paint? I feel like we're having such
match
good luck.
This one and this one. This one is only a little bit of it. This one a lot, which is very pretty.
Okay, let's try adding some more color. Do you want to try more color? Like another color?
I want to try yellow. What's yellow?
Yellow and green. Make yellow green.
Well, let's try this one and this one.
Okay.
So, also, yellow and red can
Got a little
also,
food coloring on you there.
red and yellow can also make orange.
Yeah.
You do the red.
Okay.
I'll do the yellow. Just like jump 4. 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, put one more over here. Okay.
Now it's time to swirl. No, I got this. This
Alright, so we didn't end up using the acrylic paint after all, so far. I know that it would work if you did use acrylic paint too, so I'm not going to do it because I think that we have discovered that food coloring is outstanding for this, so I would recommend just using food coloring. But if you don't have any food coloring at home, try paint, try watercolors. You could even try, you could create your own watercolor paint by putting a washable marker in water. Like put the tip in water and just let it sit. That'll also create a watercolor paint that you could then put onto your shaving cream. But just experiment with what you have at home and have fun with this. It does not take a lot of shaving cream. Notice we have not put any more shaving cream in, but we have now created a whole bunch of pieces.
I just put some blue.
Let's show them, which one's your favorite? Do you have a favorite?
This one.
Hold it up. This one's my favorite.
I like this one because these are also my favorite. And it has some purple and it has some blue in it.
Yeah. This one's my favorite. I really like all the
This one's
detail that
my
was captured.
Because I like all the colors. And it's really pretty.
So we hope you have fun creating some marbleized paper using shaving cream and food coloring as well. And if you make some, send us some pictures. We want to see your marbleized papers. And coming up, we will try to make a video to show you what you can do with these papers. Right, well, thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed this. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Have fun marbleizing paper.
Yeah, have